Aisha no longer stands close to mirrors. Not because she hates how she looks, but because she remembers how quickly everything changed. Every morning, she ties her scarf carefully before stepping out. Not for fashion, but to hide the side of her face she still struggles to explain. People assume it's makeup, or bad lighting, or stress. They never know the truth. That it started with a TikTok beauty hack. And one careless night. The first time Aisha realized something was wrong, she was already screaming. Her bathroom light was on. Her hands were shaking. And the skin on her cheek felt like it was on fire. She leaned closer to the mirror, breath shallow. What stared back at her didn't look like acne. It didn't look like irritation. It looked like damage. Red patches. Tiny blisters. Skin that looked thinner than it should be. She touched it gently. Pain exploded. That was the moment she knew. Whatever she had done to her face couldn't be undone easily. 12 hours earlier, Aisha was just another woman scrolling through TikTok in her room in Suralere. Nothing dramatic. No bad day. Just boredom. She had come home from work tired, removed her wig, and lay on her bed scrolling mindlessly. That's when the video appeared. Young woman. Clear skin. Tough smile. Text on the screen read, "This beauty hack cleared my skin in 3 days. No expensive products." Aisha slowed her scrolling. She watched. The girl spoke confidently, mixing ingredients casually. Lemon juice, baking soda, toothpaste. "That's all," Aisha whispered. The comments were loud. Thousands of them. "Thank you, sis. This saved my skin. I tried it last night and wow." Aisha felt that familiar tug. The quiet insecurity she never talked about. The dark patch on her cheek. The tiny bumps that refused to leave. She had tried creams, face washes. Nothing worked completely. This looked easy. And everyone was doing it. She hesitated for a moment. Just a moment. Then she told herself what many women tell themselves. If it didn't work, people wouldn't be praising it. She saved the video. That night, Aisha stood in front of her bathroom mirror. The room smelled of soap and warm water. She placed the ingredients on the sink, replaying the video carefully. She followed every step. Measured nothing. Questioned nothing. She mixed until the paste looked smooth and white. Harmless. She dabbed a little on her finger. Tingled. A pause. Her heart beat faster. But the comments echoed louder. "It's supposed to tingle. That means it's working." She applied it to her face. Slowly. Carefully. The burning sensation came almost immediately. Not painful. Just uncomfortable. She smiled nervously at her reflection. "Let's see what happens," she whispered. Then she turned off the light and went to bed. By midnight, sleep had already become difficult. Her face felt warm. By 1 a.m. it felt hot. By 2 a.m. it felt like it was burning from the inside. She turned from side to side, pressing her cheek against the pillow, then pulling away quickly. Something didn't feel right. She thought of washing it off. But then she remembered the girl in the video. Leave overnight for best results. She checked the comments again. No warnings. No complaints. Only praise. So she endured it. At 5:47 a.m., Aisha couldn't take it anymore. She rushed into the bathroom and splashed water on her face. The paste dissolved instantly. Too easily. Her hands shook as she wiped her face gently with a towel. She took a deep breath. Then she looked up. And froze. Her skin looked raw, angry. Red patches surrounded by swollen areas. Tiny blisters lined the side of her cheek like marks from heat. Her lips parted. No, no, no. She leaned closer, touched it gently. Pain shot through her body. He screamed. Aisha didn't go to work that day. She couldn't. She wrapped a scarf tightly around her face whenever she stepped outside her room. Even inside the house, she avoided mirrors. Her phone buzzed constantly. More beauty videos, more hacks, more smiling faces. She didn't open any of them. Her friend Zainab came over 2 days later. When Aisha finally removed the scarf, Zainab gasped. Aisha, what happened? Aisha didn't answer. She just handed her the phone and opened the saved video. Zainab watched silently, then sighed. You mixed all of this, and left it overnight? Aisha nodded slowly. I thought it was safe, she whispered. The dermatologist appointment came a week later. The doctor examined her face carefully. This is a chemical burn, she said calmly. Aisha's heart dropped. But it's natural, Aisha insisted weakly. The doctor shook her head. Natural ingredients can still be harsh, especially when combined. She explained the damage. The weakened skin barrier, the inflammation, the risk of long-term hyperpigmentation. Aisha heard only one word. Long-term. Treatment wasn't easy. Or cheap. Creams that stung. Medications that took weeks to show results. Some days her skin improved. Other days it looked worse. The burns healed. But the scars stayed. Not obvious to everyone. But obvious to her. She stopped taking selfies. Stopped joining video calls with her camera on. Stopped standing close to mirrors. Months later, she searched for the video again. The original creator's page was gone. But the video lived on. Reposted. Re-uploaded. Recycled. Still convincing women it was safe. Still collecting likes. No warnings. No accountability. Just views. Aisha stared at the screen for a long time before locking her phone. Today, Aisha still watches beauty content. But differently. She reads comments more carefully. She listens to her instincts. And sometimes when she sees a woman about to try a dangerous trend, she types a comment. Not to judge. But to warn. Because some beauty mistakes don't wash off. Este.